Smart Talk 1490 KMET.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio KMET 1490 AM. Glad to have you. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez, and it is a beautiful day to be alive. Be happy that you're alive, and please, please, please stop throwing caution to the wind, especially on the East Coast. And if this happens anywhere close here, I'm telling you right now, I don't know what we're going to do. I seriously don't, because some people are going to the extreme. I understand it. I'm not necessarily for it, but I understand the craze that's been happening. And I'm talking about the gasoline. If you haven't seen any of these circulating around, it is a real thing. We actually had reported on the gasoline shortage that could be upcoming. But now the question is it being expedited in such a way that people are just freaking out and too many people are getting too much now? And are they going to be able to recoup it in the next coming weeks? I certainly hope so. I don't know. Joining us right now is Mr. Jesse Sanchez over there. Good morning, Jesse.
Good morning. Yeah, I hope the craziness does not hit the West Coast. Not like the East Coast.
Yeah, again, we talked about this yesterday. Gas stations in the Southeast running out of gas as people panic buying fuel. There are a lot of updates. This one is the latest updates. The gas supply will take a few days to be fully back to normal. U.S. Security of Transportation Pete Buttigieg said that it will take a few days for the supply to get back to normal after the Colonial Pipeline launched a restart following a ransomware attack that prompted a 6-day shutdown. He encouraged people to stop hoarding and panic buying gasoline. He says, we're seeing issues where they might not have been issues otherwise because people rushed to the pump and took more than they needed. We have all the supply we need as a country. We have a temporary issue in terms of getting it to where it needs to be. That's why we're taking these other measures with things like trucks to help compensate all the pipelines getting back up to speed. The country will have to take more policy steps to ensure that private companies are not vulnerable to cyber attacks. But it is back in action. Gas flows at just 5 miles per hour. They can't speed it up anymore. It's a 5,500-mile pipeline which flows at 5 miles per hour, meaning it could take days or even weeks for gasoline, diesel, and jet fuel to flow through to most places and refill empty storage areas. It carries fuel from refineries along the Gulf Coast to New Jersey. It provides nearly half the gasoline and diesel consumed by the East Coast, making it perhaps America's most important pipeline. Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm said the Colonial Pipeline indicated Thursday morning that the restart of the pipeline went well overnight, adding things will return to normal by the end of the weekend. But we still got the weekend to go. I don't know how many people, Jesse. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. What were you seeing? Because you posted something and I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, so on my timeline on Facebook, we were talking about how people were hoarding and putting the gas in those giant plastic bins and stuff. So I'm like, okay, so I saw this video. I didn't believe it at first. I had to watch it a few times because I was like, it has to be a joke. But no, this woman was literally double bagging gasoline and putting it in her car.
Yeah.
So I have no she literally took my breath away. I'm just like, I have nothing to say about this. It's just so crazy.
Yeah, and again, if you're going to do so responsibly. Now, I will say there's nothing against getting more than what you have. People do this, and they keep using an extra bit in the back of your car. Which, if you're going to do so responsibly. Okay, you need to use the containers. Okay. Now, some would say, whoa, what the heck are you doing? And you can see the judgment from the other ladies of this lady going, you know what? I've got plenty, but at least she's doing so safely and responsibly. Number one, fumes. Yes. You got them in plastic bags. And I kid you not, I saw this and I was like, what part of no, but you know what? I get it because some people just don't know what the problem is. First of all, having gasoline in an open container and you have like a little bit of a spark or static electricity, boom. That's all I can say right there. Plastic bags and gasoline do not go together for very long. So please, 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 please put on your, or if you're a friend or you see somebody doing this, just pull up something and say, you know what? Because the woman filling up it is not the only one. Now I will say the video that you saw, Jesse, was back in 2019. Okay, it was at a gas station at a Kroger gas shortage. Some people looked it up. Social media users are sharing an old video of a woman filling a plastic bag with gasoline and falsely claim it shows people panic buying gasoline. However, so that one was an older one, right?
Okay, it still makes sense, but people are still doing stuff like that.
No, but I saw other people doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw other people like actual videos on Twitter and like now.
Yeah.
And people are double bagging their stuff, so it's sad.
Yeah. So, because I see this one, let's see, and this is today. Here's a picture. This is what you do not do. Okay, you do not put gasoline, and I saw people put them in big tankers.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen people. I saw one, kid you not, where the buddy was putting in gasoline, and the other guy had an AK-47 with him, and I think this was in Hawaii. I want to say I forgot the news headline or where it was. But this is when I say, okay, you guys are doing stuff that is really ridiculous at this point.
Yeah.
You know, now can I blame them? No. I get it, because when you have a gas station no longer have gas,
Oh my God.
okay, the warning comes from the government. They've urged people to not fill plastic bags with gasoline. And there's other ones doing things like putting them in open cartons. Okay, the fumes alone are not good. I feel as though, like, you know how we make fun of kids that do Tide Pods?
Oh my God.
This is like the other version of it. Like, don't do this, people. This is not the way. Again, gasoline, the reason you don't want to inhale it, right? there are a dime a dozen that I can pull up right now.
Okay, this woman is seriously, she's filling like a literal bin with gasoline.
Yeah. So I my head is just boggling on what people are doing right now. Now, okay, I can understand if it was like a hurricane.
Oh yeah.
Or an earthquake. I could understand that, but we're not there. Now, should you have a full tank of gas? My mom always told me, because I remember her dad always saying, you know, make sure it's fully ready to go. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty much there right now. I will say that. But according to this, the commission has added, we know this sounds simple, but when people get desperate, they stop thinking clearly. They take risks that can have deadly consequences. If you know someone who is thinking about bringing a container not meant for fuel to get gas, please let them know it's dangerous. All you need is some static electricity and that gasoline, poof. Simple as that. All right, your car now becomes a driving hazard. Buttigieg says this is a time to be sensible and to be safe. Of course, we understand the concern in the areas where people are encountering temporary supply disruptions, but hoarding does not make things better. Under no circumstances should gasoline ever be put into anything but a vehicle directly or an approved container. And that, of course, remains true no matter what else is going on. So back to the point. If you're going to do so once you get the proper tanks. Those red ones are the proper tanks. Okay, they have the ability to shield out electricity and or a little flame. Poof. What happens with gas? Gasoline is a very unstable mix if it's just out in the open. How many movies have you seen where there's a little flicker and it goes whoosh? That's not a joke.
I can't count the number of videos I've seen where people try and light campfires with gasoline. Oh, I'm just going to put some gasoline. And then before you know it, a giant fireball, and they have no eyebrows.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen gas stations go up in smoke, right? So, because somebody hit something and it just boom, right? That's gasoline, all right? You're dealing with a very unstable situation. Do not put them in empty containers like this. All right, let's see. Stephanie Reed says, I heard on May 26th in Ohio that our, May 26th? No, I think you mean another. Oh, that our governor is giving a giveaway for people who get the vaccine of $1 million. Okay, well, maybe he is. That's in Ohio, so interesting. Rosalie says, good morning. Katya Wunderland has the shocked face, and there you go. So be glad you're not living here. She lives in Switzerland, so she's probably like, you Americans are crazy. Not all of us, right? I haven't done that. Have you done that, Jesse?
No, I'm not that dumb. I like to think. I like to think before I act, but not all the time.
But here's the numbers, okay? And this is why people are stressing out. Okay, I will say there's always two sides of the story. But just do so. That's why I say if you're going to do it, do so safely. A staggering 71% of gas stations. Yesterday we talked about the most being a quarter, right? As of today, in North Carolina, 71% of gas stations have outages. So, yeah, people are going to hoard. 55% of stations in Virginia are without gasoline. Over half, Jesse. Under half, 49% of the stations in Georgia are without gas. Okay, if you lived in one of these areas, I mean, I would think there's a zombie apocalypse coming. Thank God there isn't.
How do these people get to work?
Well, that's the other question. How are they going to get to work? Right? Now, people are concerned about that. So even if you're not, you're thinking, look, I need gas to get around, right? So I think this has a cyclical thing. I hope they get it within the next couple of days because they need to. And they're probably going to start limiting one per customer at some point. But, you know, they're gasoline places. This is where the crazy happens, man. If you've ever been at a gas station and you had any bit of crazy, this goes back to like the 70s, where this was something that happened way back when. People just get a little frantic. So don't buy into it. Don't buy into the hype. That's number one. Number two, use your thinking ability to say, okay, I'm going to get just enough. And three, worst case scenario, take a bus or team up with a friend. But do you understand these areas for people that might not be at the gas, like 71%, they go out and all of a sudden they're like running on empty. How are you going to get gas? So now you're going to have that problem. So you're going to get more frustration, more people that are mad and angry. And if you're in any of these affected areas, all I can tell you right now is do not get involved with anybody because they can have a gun. One little gun goes off. Guaranteed you're going to see some violence. The world's a little bit in a bit of chaos. Around the world also, there's rockets going off. There's some crazy stuff that I've just kind of looked into and tapped into. I was hoping we would be able to talk about some fun stuff. So we're going to switch gears a little bit. We're going to focus into some interesting stuff, and then we'll circle back around. Let us know your comments on social media. We want to know about them. Again, let's keep it positive for the most part. But Rosalie says, my daughter lives in Ohio. If she wins, she will definitely become my favorite child. Wait, okay, you know what? We're going to pull up that information. We're going to find out. Is it time to move to Ohio? We'll be right back right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Need a car, been shopping only to be turned down because of bad credit, low credit, no credit, bankruptcy, or divorce? Guess what? Today's your lucky day because now you can buy a car, truck, or SUV, just about any vehicle. It's true. Bad credit doesn't matter. No credit doesn't matter. Bankruptcy or divorce, it just doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, your job is your ticket to your new vehicle. We're Auto Credit Express, and we've helped thousands of people just like you. Antonio H. told us, great company, got me connected, and the day I went in, I drove off in the car I wanted. 100% worth your time. Need a car? Get started now and drive off as early as today. Just go to 12ignoremyscore.com right now. That's www.12ignoremyscore.com. Auto financing the easy way. 12ignoremyscore.com. Get started today. Auto financing the easy way.
Your health truly is the greatest gift. At U-Theory, quality of life is at the heart of every product we make. From farm to shelf, we travel the world to source the purest, most efficacious, and clinically studied ingredients to create science-backed supplements that support beauty, emotional, digestive, and physical well-being. All U-Theory products are manufactured at our Southern California facility, ensuring the highest quality standards every step of the way. As a family-owned company, we celebrate the power of human potential with a mission to inspire wellness in all. Try U-Theory Immune Plus Daily Wellness. 100% daily values of vitamin C, D3, and zinc. Go beyond the you of today and catch the you of tomorrow. U-Theory.
Tried shipping a package lately? It's amazing how difficult and time-consuming it can be. Packing envelopes, boxes, second-day ground, next-day air, it's all enough to give you a headache. Next time, do yourself a favor, go with the pros at the UPS store in Beaumont. They'll pack it right and let you know all your shipping options. You can also take care of everyday tasks like copies, faxing, notary services, and live scan fingerprinting. And while you're there, pay your Edison, gas company, and Verizon bills. Open extended hours Monday through Saturday. The UPS store in Beaumont, located in the Oak Valley Plaza at 1440 Beaumont Avenue. Call 951-769-5956. That's 951-769-5956. Online at the upsstorelocal.com/5027 or Google 5027.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. Around the corner, we're also going to be talking to Yvette Rios, who's a TV host, lifestyle expert, and interior designer. We're going to be talking about a cool website, OfferUp.com, and some stuff you're going to want to look at as to either A, saving money, and or B, earning money. One of two ways that you can actually do some pretty cool stuff, and we're going to be talking to her around the corner. She's the host of Emmy-nominated Recipe Rehab on CBS and Rachel Ray's Designer and Design Buddies. So super excited to have her on coming up around the corner. We'll be talking about that in just a few minutes. But first, I had to go look it up, Jesse, just to see if it was real news. And Stephanie Reed is right. It's being reported in Ohio from Fox 19. Ohio's giving out 5 separate $1 million prizes to vaccinated adults in the state as an incentive to get the COVID-19 vaccine. I'm not going to lie, this is probably the only one that's actually given me like a little bit of incentive. The other ones, not so much.
Yeah, I am currently trying to relocate to Ohio now
Like,
and set up my shots.
DeWine announced the sweepstakes on Wednesday evening during a statewide address in which he also said Ohio's health orders will end June 2nd. Okay. The contest for adults aged 18 and over will begin May 26th. The state will conduct random drawings for 5 successive Wednesdays. The winner each week. You know what? I got to applaud this guy. At least he's making it fun, right? The winner each week will receive $1 million sourced from unused federal coronavirus relief funds. Ooh, I'm going to tell you he's going to get some. Okay, I didn't know where the funds were coming from. I have a feeling some people are going to be like, what?
Wait. Where are the funds coming from?
Yeah. That's the only little weak spot that he's going to run into. But I don't know. From unused federal coronavirus relief funds. I thought he was going to pull this from his own little like drawer of a banky. Like, you know what? I'm going to do the right thing. Which I'm going to say, for some bigwigs out there, this is kind of smart. Ohio, but probably not from the relief funds. I probably wouldn't do that. Ohio adults aged 18 and older will be entered into the weekly drawing. According to a release from DeWine's office, all registered voters will automatically be included. At least one vaccine dose is required to win. I'm telling you, he is securing his governorship. At least one vaccine dose is required to win. Once selected, officials, I'm telling you, people are going to start selling those cards again. Did you get one? Yeah, I got a card. Once selected, officials will reach out to ask permission to call the resident's medical provider to confirm the vaccination. Oh, okay. Officials will also ask to see the vaccination card as proof, but we all know those are being sold for $20 a pop. If the drawing's winner is not vaccinated, officials will move on to the second name, and if needed, the third. This is like a radio contest, right? Officials are confident they will not need to go much farther than that based on the percentage of Ohio's adult population that is vaccinated. Winners will not be able to remain anonymous. Further details of contest rules will be announced by the Ohio Department of Health and the Ohio Lottery Commission next week during a briefing to news media. You know what, Stephanie? I hope you and your family win, because we need a win over here. The fact that you guys watch, I guarantee, and then you can invest in some of us. Just saying. So we'll promote you like crazy. Let's see. A separate contest for Ohio teens aged 12 to 17, also beginning May 26th, will offer 5 full 4-year scholarships to any state university in Ohio. I guarantee you this: Ohio's going to have a huge influx of vaccinations. The scholarships will include tuition, room and board, and books. An online portal will open for young people to register May 18th. The $1 million sweepstakes is not without its critics, who criticize the use of federal relief funds. I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna be a hard. I don't know if he's gonna be able to do it. Sykes said in a statement, "As elected leaders, we are obligated to take seriously our duty to be good stewards of taxpayer dollars. Using millions of dollars in relief funds in a drawing is a grave misuse of money that could be going to respond to the ongoing crises." I agree with that. Ohioans, I'm not trying to rain on anybody's parade, but deserve better than this. He should get like a bunch of businessmen together to do this, right? And then or even businesses that need some promotion. He says, "I do hope people continue to get the vaccine and help our state reach herd immunity so our economy and way of life can thrive again." Ohio State Senator Cecil Thomas, though, disagrees. He says, "I think it's thinking outside of the box. I think any area that we can entice our young folks to get the vaccine, that goes a long way to reaching a goal that we're attempting to obtain." But Seitz said, "I think his ideas of incentivizing young and older people to take the vaccine without mandating that they do is a great idea, and I hope I win the $1 million." So I don't, because that's Representative Bill Seitz. Dude, okay, if I could add some perspective, don't do it with taxpayer dollars. That's number one. Do not, because now you're creating, and I don't know what lottery or giveaway. There's usual do's and don'ts. I don't think he did the full math on that, but it depends on each state. Each state is different. Like if you do like a raffle, even raffles can be subject to like imprisonment or fines. By the way, if you don't do it right, I know because I had gotten together with a raffle company, which was good for, and I gotta hit him up. I gotta see if that app is ready. But there's do's and don'ts, and it's different for every single state. And or jurisdiction. So there's right ways to do it, wrong ways to do it. And I have a feeling he's going to get some. But you know what? I like the idea. It's thinking outside of the box. Get a bunch of businesses in the area to participate, get it sponsored, and then, do $500,000 or $50,000 a pop. You'll get more people like participating and be like, all right, I don't know. You would think, I get what he's trying to do. But again, people are still going to need another vaccine within 6 to 8 months. So you're going to do it again? I just don't know, but A for effort, man. I'm for it. So thank you, Stephanie, for sharing that with us. I did not know that was a thing. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back right after these messages with more. Coming up next, Offer Up. What is it, and how can you profit and or save? We'll talk about that next.
Is the Atua Man. Can you imagine exploring spiritual consciousness through an exotic action-adventure story? The Atua Man is masterfully illuminated in this self-discovery novel by John Stevenson. Dive into the page-turning epic hero's journey, weaving together high action with spiritual revelation. Join the Atua Man and his colorful cohorts as they travel through the majestic Hawaii, the hidden mysteries of Polynesia, and the intrigue, starting with the mysterious healing that breeds chaos in London. This journey guides us through the trials of living in the material world, arriving into enlightened consciousness, perhaps glimpse into the fabric of creation. How is the Atua Man affected by the global healing ministry surrounding him? How does he navigate the complexities of love, forgiveness, life and death, wealth and power? Find out in John Stevenson's TheAtuaMan.com, Apple Books, Amazon, Barnes & Noble.
My mom is a breast cancer survivor. The United Breast Cancer Foundation saved her life. Their free breast cancer exam caught the cancer early, and that saved her life. But now the foundation needs your help so they can continue offering free or low-cost breast screening exams, saving more women's lives. Help them by donating your car, whether it's running or not. They'll provide fast, free 24-hour pickup, and you receive a charitable tax deduction, plus the great feeling you'll get knowing your donated car is going to help save more lives. Just call 800-781-0965 to set the wheels in motion. They take cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, running or not. Call 800-781-0965. The United Breast Cancer Foundation needs your help, and your donation could literally save women's lives, helping them catch breast cancer early, like they did with my mom. Donate today. 800-781-0965. That's 800-781-0965.
Summer's almost here, and you know what that means. Sunny days and hot temperatures that make you want to stay inside. Franklin Mechanical Systems can repair or replace your air conditioning unit to get it working before the heat hits. For cleaning, repair, or a new installation, call them for a free estimate. Franklin Mechanical Systems is the one for all your residential and commercial air conditioning needs. Call their Beaumont office at 951-845-1000. That's 951-845-1000 and get cool today.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM, on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Periscope TV, and LinkedIn. Glad to have you with us. Americans are spending a lot of their time at home. Home decor and comfort have become incredibly important. A recent survey from an online marketplace, OfferUp, found that 58% of Americans redecorated their homes last year to make their living spaces more comfortable and functional. Joining us now to discuss this and how resale apps like OfferUp can help you find the things you need for your home or even make some really good extra income is TV host, lifestyle expert, and interior designer Yvette Rios. Good morning. Welcome to the show, Yvette.
Good morning. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you for joining us. Look, Yvette, I understand a lot of people, again, especially now, I don't know if you saw on the East Coast, but people are hoarding gasoline. I'm like, stay home, enjoy the fun at home. Make your place a sanctuary or something because you guys are getting a little stressed out.
So what's the word on the street with the gasoline? How long are we going to be doing this for?
Wait, what part of the country are you in?
I'm in New York.
Oh, God. Okay, you might get affected. So it's East Coast and South. So, okay, the latest is, according to the gasoline people, they're saying they should have it. They have it back and running. So between probably, I would give it a good week to week and a half before things return to normal. But you probably are like you guys walk everywhere, right?
Yeah, we do a lot more like public transportation. But, you know, I've been doing more driving. We've been spending a lot more time outside of the city. So this is all good to know. I'm going to definitely refuel today.
Please do. Yeah, get a full. And please, please, please do not put them in plastic bags, okay? Do it responsibly.
Will do.
Okay. So let's talk about things that can keep you and you. Look, having your home as a sanctuary is great, but even like sometimes decluttering things is even better.
Oh, I 1,000% agree, and we've been all doing a lot of that during, you know, the pandemic and all of the time that we've spent at home. You know, the main thing is we've all realized that our homes need to do more for us than they did before. So it's got to be a place where we can work. Maybe we've got to school our kids there, you know, get an occasional workout in. Maybe we need like a little gym area. And, you know, we need to be able to relax and unwind and hopefully not drive our car and spend a ton of money on gasoline. So I think all of those things are happening and we're decluttering. So a site and an app like OfferUp is a great way to accomplish both of those things. So, you know, there's this, it's called OfferUp's annual Recommerce Report. And what they've found is that not only 58% of us are doing these redecoration and renovating projects, and we've been doing them over the past year, but that 35% of us are looking at resale apps to be able to find those home furnishings and home decor items to really make our space work for us more. So it's a big trend. You know, people are realizing they can get those unique and hard to find items on resale sites, and they can save money, and they can find things that are just, you know, special and add a little bit of flavor to their space.
sell on this, for example?
Well, you know what? I have both sold and bought all kinds of things. Specifically, the most important thing is when you are going to sell. First of all, for people who don't know, it's totally free to create a listing on OfferUp. So it's free to download the app. It's free to create the listing. So you can list as many things as you want. You want to make sure the first thing is to take good quality photos. So. Right. So you've got, good lighting, outdoors is fine, or open windows so that you've got bright light. Take as many photos as you can. For each listing on OfferUp, you can put up to 12 photos. So you can put photos of all the little condition issues, details of the piece. A description is very important. So instead of just putting a line that's like rug for sale, make sure to, put the dimensions, make sure if the name or the manufacturer, write that. And then also, if you paid retail for it, let's say you bought it for $200 last year, put that in there too, because it gives people that, that excitement of knowing how much they're saving by buying it used. So, and if you do all those things, you'll do really well on your resales. And the last thing is you want to think about sell stuff that people are looking for. You don't want to sell skis right now. You want to sell your grill. Let's say you've upgraded to propane and you've got a charcoal grill. You can sell that. All the outdoor furniture, outdoor umbrellas, fire pits, all that stuff is top of mind for people right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at the electronics section right here because that's me. I'm always like, okay, I can get a Powerbeats Pro Wireless for $62. I'm not gonna lie, that would save me, right? I'm not gonna put this out there, but I kind of have to. I've already lost 2 pairs. So that's I know.
It's unbelievable.
That's like $300 right there. And so if I could get one for $62, sign me up, right? Okay, let me ask you this. Because sometimes when you get used items, what's the guarantee on this, or what's the stuff that people need to keep in mind?
Definitely. Well, you are buying something that's used, so you do, you have opportunities to see what are the items people have sold before. What their ratings are. So there is kind of this ability to understand who the seller is and what their listings are like. So you get an idea of the quality of the person that the quality of the seller that you're buying from. So that's important. But also, you also get the security of knowing that you can do all sorts of contactless pickups and deliveries. You can do porch pickups. They're super popular. So you can have someone send you money through a cash app or a Venmo or things like that, so you don't have to interact with people directly if you don't want to. So there are all sorts of options like that that give you the peace of mind to not have to necessarily interact with a stranger if you don't want to. And OfferUp actually has meeting places in a lot of communities that are designated as places where you can exchange items. They're always public places, well lit. And you can find those on the website or on the app as well, and that makes things way more secure.
Yeah, I'm looking at pet supplies. I'm looking at more. I'm looking at health and beauty, wedding, business equipment, tickets. Okay, now I'm going to go to business equipment because now I'm looking at some stuff. Because I know people are selling stuff just to get unloaded with some stuff because times have changed, especially during a pandemic. More people are kind of consolidating, right? Oh, look at this. There's a salon chair.
Another thing that is kind of a random thing, but it's a great time to buy, restaurant equipment. It's a great time to buy all that, the business equipment because so many companies are downsizing. Yeah. Maybe they had a larger office space. They're going to a smaller one. So if you want to get, cubicles and copiers and things like that, it's a great time to get stuff like that. So, it's all about if you're a seller, you want to kind of understand where the demand is and focus on offloading those things that you have. And then if you are a buyer, you want to sort of understand what the supply is and just try to get the best deals on the things that people are really trying to get rid of right now.
Well, Yvette, I know I'm not wanting to get rid of you, but I know you got a very tight schedule over there, spreading the news over there. So I hope we can have you back at some other time. Thank you so very much for spending time with us, and congratulations on all you're doing. Get fueled up, okay?
Yes, I'm going to after this. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. All right, people, we got to take a quick break, but there it is, OfferUp.com. You can also find Yvette online. She's always doing it all. She's a TV host, interior designer, cook, writer, and native New Yorker of Puerto Rican heritage. She's the host of Emmy-nominated Recipe Rehab on CBS and Rachel Ray's Designer and Design Buddy. So kind of cool. You could tell they actually get along because she kind of reminded me of like Rachel's happiness level. You cannot be unhappy around these two. I can almost guarantee that. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more right after these messages.
Welcome to OfferUp, the easiest, most trusted way to buy and sell locally. Browse tons of great items nearby, like furniture, electronics, and cars, and buy from your neighbors. Easily message sellers right in the app to negotiate the price and set up a time to meet. Look at the seller's profile to check out ratings from past buyers and connect with people you trust. Selling something of your own? Posting is as easy as taking a picture. It only takes 30 seconds. Then offers will start rolling in. Join millions of people on the largest mobile marketplace for local buyers and sellers. Download OfferUp for free today.
Relationships. Heart-to-Heart Counseling can help you enjoy freedom from a codependent life and create a better future for yourself and family. Heart-to-Heart Counseling can also help you achieve a romantic, intimate lifestyle and inner peace. To contact Dr. Robert and Dr. Mitra, go to their programmer page on the KMET AM website. Heart-to-Heart Counseling is here for you.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state? Did you miss sending out a prior year tax return? The IRS is out to collect now more than ever, and they'll use any means necessary. They legally can and will garnish your wages, take your money, and even seize your property. If you're behind on your taxes, call the Tax Relief Hotline right now at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000. You can legally get your tax debt under control, and in many cases, get the breathing room you need. Garnished wages, property seizures, bank levies can stop immediately, but you have to call. Many of our specialists are IRS enrolled agents. They know the system and how to make it work for you. Don't wait for the IRS to come down on you. Act now so you can get your tax debt under control. Call the Riverside office today for free info at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000.
Top Line Industrial Supply, your destination for industrial tools and supplies. We make hoses while you wait, hydraulic, air, water, and custom brake lines. Take advantage of our large selection of fasteners from grade 5 to grade F911 and a full line of stainless steel bolts. Our no-cost outside shop service keeps you stocked at no extra charge. Come by one of our 2 convenient locations in Beaumont and Temecula and visit top-lineindustrial.com. At Top Line Industrial, we don't just sell products. We sell solutions.
Hello, listeners. Christopher here from The Christopher Show. Hey, I want to talk to you a little bit about CBD. Now, CBD is not approved by the FDA as of yet. Myself, as well as millions of other people across the USA, have used it with help for pain, anxiety, sleep, and other conditions. Now, you know, all CBD products are not equal. It really matters on where you get the CBD from. Now, I suggest you get it from a qualified pharmacist, and I happen to know of one. It's at Your Pharmacy and Mobility Solutions in Beaumont, California. They only carry pharmaceutical-grade CBD products of the highest quality. So if you want the best, you go to Your Pharmacy and Mobility Solutions. Their staff is there to help you with all your CBD, pharmacy, and mobility needs. They're located at 1680 East 6th Street in Beaumont, California. Give them a call, 951-845-8252. Once again, it's Your Pharmacy Mobility Solutions in Beaumont, 951-845-8252. Once again, it's Your Pharmacy and Mobility Solutions in Beaumont, California, 951-845-8252.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM, where we got very interesting news in the city of Norwalk. Jesse, do you know anybody that plays the lotto from time to time?
Not that I know of. Why?
You might want to start making your calls on this one to help other people make sure that they cash in on this. I kid you not, in the city of Norwalk.
Okay.
Unclaimed $26 million Super Lotto Plus ticket was sold, but it has yet to be claimed. And do you know what that means?
Yeah, that's where I lost my ticket. My bad.
The winning numbers are 23, 36, 12, 31, 13, and the mega number of 10. If nobody claims it, it goes away. So I'm telling you, somebody has the winning ticket, and I've got friends in Norwalk, by the way. I'm gonna give you a couple people to contact right away on this, just in case. It was sold back on November 14th at an Arco AM/PM located at 10602 East Imperial Highway. According to California lottery officials, Super Lotto Plus jackpots must be claimed no later than 180 days from the winning draw date. That means Thursday is the last day, today, to claim the prize. Lottery officials are asking players to check their tickets. If it expires, the prize cash value of $19.7 million will be transferred to California Public Schools. The business that sold the ticket earned a bonus of $130,000. For details on how players can claim prizes, visit the California State Lottery's website. So that's the latest. I guarantee you, it's somebody that we know. I could, because Norwalk is literally not my backyard. Like those are my stomping grounds. Those are my family stomping grounds. You know what I mean? So please check your tickets. So, because that could go into a lot of good for people. So there you go. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. But so let somebody know if they're in the area. Please just say, can you check all your tickets, please? So look, a lot of other news as well. Jesse, what have we learned today? What have you learned?
Let's see. What have I learned today? I learned that OfferUp app, which I'm looking at through now. So yeah, I might be buying stuff through there. Do not fill plastic bags with gasoline, because apparently they can go up in flames.
Yeah.
How people are able to breathe around those things is beyond me.
You and me both. Yeah. So be careful there. And then there's this. I don't know how to show this, except this is, if you haven't already, our friends over at ABC7, okay? ABC7's got it going on. Sometimes I tell Jesse, can you just go and check out an article on this? And I don't know how to say this, except when you... Okay, have you ever partied in Malibu, Jesse?
No, I have not. I do not like being in giant crowds, so I'm kind of glad.
Okay, so this is the latest scene. You'll probably see this, by the way, quite soon. This is from our friends at ABC7. This is the latest. So, everybody's partying. What? Yeah, let's just partay. Eagle falling.
Oh my God.
Moment the crowded balcony of the oceanfront home actually collapses, causing the victims to plunge 15 feet to the rocks below. That's the latest, and the story reads as 9 people were injured, 4 of them hospitalized when the balcony collapsed Saturday at the home of the 2500 block of West Pacific Coast Highway. Video shows several people crowded on the balcony when it fell. Witnesses say they had gathered for a birthday party when the celebration took a terrifying turn. I will say they were not wearing face masks, though. I will say that. I'm that guy, because they were crowded on that. Witnesses say the home had been red tagged. Investigators believe the deck's integrity and the weight of too many people combined caused the collapse. The property in question had a valid short-term rental permit with the city in line with the city's short-term rental ordinance. Malibu code enforcement is investigating any potential violations of occupancy limits of that permit or any other issues with that property. And building and safety staff are investigating the incident as well. But I can tell you right now, below them, it was, it could have, here's what I say. It could have been, because there were some areas, and I'll just show you what, again, this is our friends at ABC7. That is the scene after it collapsed, right?
That's what they landed on?
Yeah, hard rock. Oh boy, right? So you can see how they got really hurt. Again, that's at our friends at ABC7. They got the main news there. Nearly a dozen people were injured, 4 of them hospitalized after the balcony collapsed onto the beach. So that's hard rock. But I guess my point in saying it could have been worse is it could have been like stories up. Now, because I've been with friends in Malibu homes where you're like really high up. I've never even considered that. Now I'm gonna be like, no, I'm not going on the porch. I'm not doing that one. Right? Am I wrong or am I right?
No, you're right. Now that I'm thinking about it, what if it was like on a cliff or something, a cliffside? Oh my god.
That's my point.
That would have been so. Oh my goodness.
That could have been worse. Now it's funny and not funny at the same time. All of my fears have taken a turn for the worse, okay? Because do you remember back in the I think it was like early a couple years ago.
Okay.
There was a situation with this where you have glass, people are going down glass chutes and all that, right?
What?
Well, do you remember that in LA they have certain things like that, where you can dare it and you can be on it and you can walk it, right? And it's it seems cool. And I've always said, yeah, but too much stress on a particular glass just makes for a bad situation. I said this probably a couple years back. I don't know if you remember me saying that, because I say a lot. I get it, but I always look at the worst scenario of something and I go, okay, maybe, but I'm not sure I would do that. So this I saw, and it kind of goes in line with the bridge thing, but not somewhat. This is the situation. Do you remember this bridge?
Oh no, I will never walk that bridge again. That's in China.
You can't now. Shattered Glass Bridge, it's out.
Oh
yeah.
Are you serious?
Huh?
Are you serious? Oh my god, yeah, I'm looking at the pictures. Yeah, the glass bridge is broken.
Yeah, this just happened, by the way. And I read this. I said, yep, nope. I knew I was right. Because I said it. I said just no. There's so much no on this. A man at a tourist resort in northeast China was trapped on a glass bottom foot bridge standing nearly 330 feet high after the structure was partially shattered by strong winds. That's according to the city government. Several glass panes of the Pianshan glass footbridge in the city of Longjing were damaged by extreme weather in the Pian Mountain tourist area, according to a statement posted on the city's official Weibo social media account. Glass panels beneath the tourist feet were reported to have cracked and crashed toward the cliffs below the bridge. Oh, that's like a scene from Jumanji. Just no. The man reportedly clung onto the bridge's guardrails with several gaps seen in front of him between beams that span around 8.2 feet horizontally across the bridge. The man was stranded on the bridge after several pieces of the glass deck were blown off, up to around wind gusts of up to around 93 miles. That's what happened there. They were just like, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And he's like, ah! You imagine that all around you? My lady brought me out here for fun and relaxation. It was supposed to be serene. I guarantee you he's got stress for the rest of his years, ever. The tourist was eventually able to crawl back to safety. Let's see. 12:45 p.m., 1:20 p.m. local time, following the joint rescue efforts of firefighters and police, as well as forestry and tourism staff. The statement shared, our staff rushed to the scene with emergency equipment, I would hope so, and successfully transferred the trapped person to safety. The incident caused no casualties. Or so you hope.
We're missing the main question. Did the ambulance or whatever, did they bring him an extra pair of underwear? Because I can guarantee you, mine would be soiled.
I don't know how he was the only one there. I have a feeling somebody else, he didn't look around, and somebody else was like, woohoo, and then oh ho ho. I guarantee, they need cameras on this thing. I'm just saying. I don't want to be that guy, but how could you be the only person on the bridge? The bridge has been closed until further notice. The city government was reported to be carrying out a safety inspection of all tourist attractions in the area, with the latest incident to also be investigated. The latest incident has raised concerns. I'm telling you. I had concerns when it first was built over the safety of glass-bottom bridges in China, where at least 60 such bridges have been or are being built since 2016. Oh, God, no. Glass bridges are commonly found in China's mountainous provinces, such as Jiangxi, Yunnan, as well as Hunan, and which is one of the country's most famous glass bridges at around 1,410 feet long and about 20 feet wide. It's suspended between two steep cliffs over 980 feet above ground. According to guidelines, glass bridges must be closed during bad weather and natural disasters, and the number of pedestrians on glass bridges and walkways should be capped to no more than 3 people per square meter. Here's another one. So, Jesse, I'm just saying, I mean, okay, you take your own life. I get it. Is this what you want to do for life? I mean, okay, your lady says, I dare you. What would you do?
Okay, the only way I will ever walk on one of these glass bridges, I must have a rope tied to me.
Yeah,
that connects.
That makes sense. That's smart.
Or I want a parachute.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Okay, that's logistically pretty sane, right?
Right. Oh my God. No. Oh, you just showed me a worse glass bridge. Are you serious? Where is this? This is all China, right?
Yeah. At least that one has like little sections where it's just glass, not the whole thing, because then you could like cling on for dear life. But what if like I just got no, just no.
Oh my God. No. Yeah. I can't imagine glass. Wait, don't we have a glass bridge in the Grand Canyon?
We have glass bridges here. We got little glass things where they go down the chutes, and I'm like, no, too many scratches. I guarantee you, and it's overlooking like the bottom. And I just say no, just don't do it, people. Don't do it. Take your own life in your own. It's glass, people. It's glass. Okay, glass can break and/or shatter or be blown away by high gusts of wind. Would you guys do that? Let's see.
I'm too heavy. I don't need glass.
Let's see. Rosalie says, OMG, I'm getting anxiety just seeing those pics.
Right? It is horrible.
I got nothing anymore except, go check out OfferUp. You can make money back and you can get your anxiety. But I just got to show you this again. There's so many. You know why I'm showing it? Because there are people that will do it anyway. And they'll say, it's not that bad. And I'm going to be that person when I travel to Japan or China because I know it's in my future. And I'm going to say, did you remember? And they're going to say, no, what are you talking about? It's been safe ever since. Because sometimes they button up the news, right? And I'll be like, yeah, sure. So don't let people talk you into that sort of crazy thing. Just remember, you heard it right here on the morning show. Be safe out there, okay? And gas up and try not to hoard. But if you do, put them in good containers that make sense. Not stupid containers like dumb people are doing. Sorry, but some people are just ridiculously dumb. All right, that's it. I'm out of time. Make it a good day, whatever you do. Don't do that! Oh, God. Make it a good day, everyone. All right, people, I'm out of time, but I just had to say thank you for spending time with us. Be careful out there, okay? Seriously, be careful. Do not do these things. Do not get yourself in harm's way. Do not. Make sure to practice safely using your thinking mind, okay? All right, people, make it a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow right here on The Morning Show. Bye-bye, everyone.